This is a little piece about AI, artificial intelligence, and what it means to artists when robots start painting pictures. I have no problem using AI as a research tool. It's great to fact-check idiots on Twitter, which, well, it would be if I paid for a blue check in that cesspool. I tried using earlier versions, and in answer to my prompts, the AI spit out a whole bunch of imaginary data. My search was larded with about 30% bullshit. It just made up imaginary articles that didn't exist. This may have been proof of AI possessing a sense of humor, but I doubt it. I expect things might have improved since then, but what is the point of a labor-saving device that prevaricates? But I digress from the topic at hand. We are here to talk about AI art, which is all over social media. Some of it is oddly compelling in a creepy way. Some of it is funny moon-faced J.D. Vance memes, but the bulk of it is dreck. Most AI images look like cheesy Photoshop video game backgrounds, as it strives to reach the most easily digestible common denominator. Everything looks shiny and made of plastic, with the same kind of animated cartoon lighting you find in Shrek. This reflects the taste level of the software nerds that developed this technology. They are actually completely ignorant about art history, what constitutes a pure human creative impulse, and the whole point of making art, which, in its deepest sense, is how we emulate the tender creative vision of the gods. The worst thing these techno-geeks do is vacuum real artists' imagery into their enormous databanks and strip mine them for what makes them unique and special. Some dickhead somewhere thought to himself, why should I pay real artists to create? I can suck all existing images into my robot's databanks and spit some slop out of its electrical asshole, and most people are too stupid to recognize the difference. I can get tangible results of other people's labors for free and create content, the great god of our era, for essentially nothing. Never mind the fact that this asshole's computers use more electricity than some small cities. Every time you post your art on Instagram or Facebook, the algorithm sucks up every pixel and stashes it up Zuckerberg's metaphorical asshole for later use. It says so in the fine print of your terms of service, buried deep in the fine print that no one reads. You think they are letting you use the platform for free, but their dirty robot fingers are all over your stuff. The feeble-minded who say they are using AI to create art, after contributing in the process by typing their prompts into a keyboard, their responsibility for creating is not only minimal, but also lazy. I would have more respect for them if they used their own hands to make crummy art. At least they would do it themselves. But to try to glean an ego boost by presenting AI art as something you made when a robot did all the work is just pathetic. I'm not talking about digital artists. If you draw with a mouse or stylus, you are still drawing. I did digital art as my job for many years, and it has its own aesthetic and its uses, especially for commercial stuff. With the AI bots coming, it might actually be a profession that is highly at risk. Due to the ubiquity of AI slop spewing forth, the digital craftsperson is an endangered species, much like those that wove on hand looms getting replaced by factory mills during the Industrial Revolution. Art made by hand will always have a place, just like delicious artisanal bread made in small batches. It will be more costly than a factory-produced loaf of Wonder Bread, and it will be a bespoke item for the cognoscenti, and the wealthy will pay premium for handmade product. But most artists will starve more than they are already. A lot of artists earn their bread in art-adjacent activities, doing commercial art to pay the bills. When that dries up, who will support them? Artists that survive will exist as performing monkeys for the super wealthy. Everyone else will be in the same boat, as jobs that paid a living wage will be replaced by AI. You don't have to look any further than the Republicans' grotesque plans to eliminate Medicaid, Social Security, and Medicare, and everything else they can get their greedy paws on, to stuff some more money into the pockets of their billionaire overlords. Let me speak on the souls of robots. It will be short. They don't have them. They trawl through data, and what we call AI is just a set of instructions, a billion times faster than punch card programs, but the idea is the same. Souls are not needed in a world of ones and zeros. The main function of art is to reflect the soul of the artist as it resonates with the source of all creativity in a gleeful dance of pure energy. The spark that we call art is not the same spark as electricity. It's chi, the invisible essence of the animating life force. Chi makes life possible. Electricity makes the pump go up and down. It is not the same thing. An AI girlfriend is not a real girlfriend. No midnight farts, cellularly chipped teeth, but the program will never love you. AI art is not real art. It's just a cheap reflection, 1,000 Xerox copies of a masterpiece. What can we do about it? Identify this so-called progress for what it is, the great cheapening, the futility fandango, the supersized shit banquet sold to you by con men and weasels. Until the general consensus identifies shit for what it is, humanity will bumble forward on the road to oblivion. So what if artists lose their jobs or can't make a living? They're supposed to be starving anyway. When lawyers lose their jobs and start starving, then you might hear about it. What's the difference? The difference is that no one will strive for glory and try to catch lightning in a bottle. There will be a worldwide shortage of creative bliss. The world will smell of steel and engine grease instead of turpentine and sweat. The shallow will have triumphed and made a mediocrity where their robots will sing and dance for them and decorate the walls with pictures of their swollen balls. What makes real art real? The just so pressure of a brush on canvas that is making a mark in a moment in time. Countless marks make up an image, and an image can resonate through space and time. The moment Da Vinci finished The Virgin on the Rocks, it launched into the space-time continuum with its majestic force intact. It's eternal and imbued with a mysterious vital energy. AI images have the resonance of a wet fart that dissipates in a nanosecond. They are wallpaper to be immediately forgotten, a blip of white noise, a soap bubble in a load of laundry. It will not endure, but the chance exists that neither will we in the upcoming world of the oligarchs. This world will be one where the multitudes are ground to a pulp for the benefit of the few. AI art is a warning of the tastes that crave plastic and silicone and gold leaf. It's a world for the damned souls that are blind to the interconnectedness of all things. A world where wheezing robots reflect these damn souls in funhouse mirrors. Take a chance today and invest in something real. Who knows how much longer human art will be around? Get it while you can.